What's up with the YouTube? Kobe NBA West, another video. We always talk about what's going on wrong in the black community from the female perspective, especially in the public arena, especially in the media. This is all that we see. When it comes to the actual facts of what's really going on, we don't get the real perspectives. And now that the brothers are on YouTube talking out about it, against what is actually happening in the black community, it's an actual public forum that black women may happen to hear. They want to get upset with it and come and attack this. You know what I'm saying? As if it's really something that they need to speak out against. Isn't speaking out against mothers who don't take care of their kids, is that wrong? Is that attacking? Am I attacking you because I'm speaking out against something that's wrong? Child abuse happens at the hand of mothers more often than it happens at the hand of fathers. Yeah, we don't hear nothing like this in the media. Why? Because we have a system in this country that rewards children to women for their own personal gain, profit, and benefit. No one talks about that, and that's where the connection come in the black community. You want to know why there's so many illegitimate children in the black community? It's because of what I just told you about the reward, profit, and gain that these children bring to these women, but yet the women get to play victim. In a lot of the cases within the black community, and especially the other races, they probably don't know what's up about the black community on this. But I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna give you the high and low. I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of these women out here, they had these children. They don't really. Some of them don't know who the dad is. That shit you be seeing on Maury Povich, a lot of it's true, man. There's a lot of women out here who ain't really sure who the father is, and moreover, they don't care who the father is. Why is that? Because we have a system out here that supports women having children and makes it a profitable thing for them. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no restrictions or criteria on how you raise these children, whether you do a good job or a bad job. We all supposed to believe that women just doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? That we got a social welfare state set up to take care of these mothers, these single mothers out here having these children by anybody. So I ain't gonna sit back and talk about, well, you picked the wrong the bad dude, or the man left you. And most of the case of the time, that's the story they try to pump out just to make it seem like it's the man. They always want to make it seem like the problem stem from the man, but we never look at the problem stemming from the woman. You know what I'm saying? They have children by anybody out here because they get paid for it. Like I keep telling you throughout this message, it's profitable for them to do such. They get paid for it. And moreover, on top of that, they don't care who they have the kids by, because that don't affect whether they get paid for it or not. That's why you have young girls who are raised. Let me stay on subject here, because I could go all type of ways with this subject. You feel me? Well, what I want you to understand is they had these children by these men because of the social welfare state. Now, does that mean that all these women are kicked back and getting money from the government? It don't mean that per se. There's a new form of welfare. They call it child support. Now, there ain't no way to say this money's really going to support the child, but that's what we call it. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of mothers out here that keep themselves more kept up. Check this out. Here's what explain it perfectly. I was talking to this chick one time. Not that I was talking to her like we dating. We just rapping and talking, you dig? And she mentioned something about her baby's father. I said, oh, so he owe you all this type of money and all this back child support. She's like, yeah. And I'm looking at her house and I'm looking at her kids. I'm just like, okay. And she said, yeah, how can this man expect me to take care of his children if I can't take care of myself? Now that says a lot, don't it? Now you want to go out, run out here, have these children. You know you're not even in the. We always talk about the man not being able to support the children, but the woman ain't able to support the child either. Yet she still chooses to get pregnant. These millions of women having all these children ain't being raped. They choose to get pregnant. It's their choice. But they get to blame it on the man, and that's what's socially acceptable out here. It ain't no big thing. They know that the male is always the scapegoat. The male is the reason why she can do whatever she want to. You know what I'm saying? And then let me touch on a subject that my brother Wise Nubian was talking about. We got a lot of hood rap baby mamas out here, and women who even have degrees and all that diva shit that they be talking about. They keep the kids from the father. Now, whether that's through they got some type of injunction on the father, like a protection order, or they just want to take the man's kids and run. They want to take the child support that the man is legally forced to pay and take his children and run. And we always talk about visitation. You a visitation dad, the visitation word say it all. You just a visitor. You're not a real father. So the real problem that's creating the majority of these single homes in the black community ain't touched on. We all like to just talk about deadbeat dads, but what about the mom that likes to create the separated situation? The mom that likes to interfere in the father and child relationship. But yeah, she still get to hide behind the veil of deadbeat dads. Still collect her money. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no thing. Still profit off the kids. Treat the kids however she want to. There ain't no criteria. We got money to make sure a man pays, but there's no criteria to make sure that woman spends the money on the children. Think about that. We all just supposed to trust that these women that are making bad decisions all along are going to all of a sudden start making the right decision for these babies. The same women that just say, hey, I got the right to kill the baby. I got the right to do whatever I want to. It's me, 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 me. These same self-centered women are supposed to be the best choice for our children. In many cases in our community, man, black women have lost their way. Black women, I don't care what y'all say, how much you scream or holler, man, your reputation is in disrepute. Think about what you're doing to the children. You know what? I bet y'all do think about what you're doing. And the conclusion is you don't care because you're self-centered, you're sociopathic. It's all about you. And that describes the majority of black women. Now I hope you scream and holler and go crazy about this video. Because it's just the truth and that's why you get so mad. If I was telling you was 10 feet tall and you smoke crack, you wouldn't care. Because that don't make no sense. But what I'm saying touches and pulls at their string. You know what I'm saying? All the little dirt y'all think y'all can keep hidden. You know what I'm saying? Why you just out here on this feminist bandwagon trying to make it seem like it's men that's pulling all the nonsense out here and all the shenanigans? Black women, you don't even care about these children that you out here producing. You just doing it for your own profitability, man. You always talk about the father that leave. Why don't you talk about the things you do, how you run the man out the home, how you use the court system to get the man out the picture to begin with, so you can go along with your new husband or your new boyfriend, have his baby, and then move on to the third husband and have his baby, whatever. Y'all know how y'all hood rats operate, man, in the hood, man. Nobody want to talk about this, but Kobe gonna talk about it. You don't want to do it, I'm gonna do it for you. West Coast.